Namaste, friends, and welcome to Ayurvedic Lifestyle Tips with Lala. In today's episode, I'll be sharing about the 3 gunas, or fundamental qualities of creation, as described in Indian philosophy, particularly in the context of Yoga and Samkhya schools of thought. The 3 gunas, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, represent different aspects of nature and human behavior. We will go over what they mean and how to cultivate more sattva that allows us to grow in consciousness. Sattva. Sattva is associated with purity, wisdom, and harmony. It represents balance, clarity, and light. When sattva predominates in a person, they tend to exhibit qualities such as calmness, intelligence, virtue, and happiness. It leads to peacefulness, contentment, and a sense of fulfillment. People with a predominance of sattva are often compassionate, understanding, and spiritual. They seek truth and possess a clear and focused mind. Rajas. You can almost hear it in the word. It's got activity and momentum. Rajas is characterized by activity, passion, and restlessness. It represents dynamism, movement, and change. When Rajas is predominant, it leads to desires, ambitions, and actions. It can cause agitation, stress, and a constant striving for achievements and sensory pleasures. Individuals with a predominance of Rajas are often driven, energetic, and ambitious. They tend to be motivated by desires and are always seeking to fulfill their goals and aspirations. I can relate to this and do know when I need to scale back and cultivate more sattva when things get too inspired by personal aspirations and goals. Tamas. Tamas is associated with darkness, ignorance, and inertia. It represents stability, resistance to change, and lethargy. When tamas predominates, it results in confusion, ignorance, and a lack of motivation. It can lead to depression, laziness, and destructive behaviors. People with a predominance of tamas may be dull, lethargic, and resistant to change. They often exhibit a lack of clarity and can be prone to destructive habits and behaviors. These 3 gunas are always present in varying degrees within every person and situation, interacting and influencing each other. The balance of sattva, rajas, and tamas determines the nature and behavior of every individual and object. Yoga and Ayurveda emphasize the development of sattva. In Ayurveda, sattva is the state of balance that promotes healing. Cultivating sattva involves adopting lifestyle choices, practices, and attitudes that promote purity, wisdom, and harmony. Here are some ways to promote sattva in one's life. Number 1, diet. Consume fresh, whole, and organic fruits and vegetables, grains, seeds, and nuts, and dairy such as ghee and milk. Avoid processed, stale, and overly spicy foods. Eat in moderation and avoid overeating. It's important to eat at regular times and maintain a balanced diet. Number 2, mindfulness and meditation. Practice meditation regularly to calm the mind and enhance awareness. Be mindful of your thoughts, words, and actions. Cultivate a habit of self-reflection and awareness. This could be through journaling. Practice gratitude by acknowledging the good in your life. I like to start my day with gratitude by walking barefoot outside on the earth, gazing up at the stars, and giving thanks for another day in the human experience. Number 3, yoga and physical activity. Engage in regular yoga practice to promote physical health, mental clarity, and spiritual growth. And daily do gentle forms of physical activity such as walking, swimming, or Tai Chi. 4. Positive environment. Keep your working and living spaces clean and organized. Spend time in nature to connect to its purity and tranquility. We like to greet the sun as it rises in the morning and give thanks as it sets in the evening, sometimes sitting on the beach while we listen to the wind and the ocean. Number 5, positive relationships. Cultivate compassion, empathy, and kindness in your interactions with others. Be more interested than interesting. Surround yourself with positive people that inspire and uplift you, whether in person or online. Be mindful with the impressions that you take in, as they do shape who you become. Number 6, spiritual practices. Read spiritual scriptures or spiritual texts or books that inspire you and elevate your consciousness. Engage in prayer, chanting, or other forms of devotional practices that uplift your heart and connect with a higher power. Engage in selfless service without wanting anything in return. Helping others in need purify the heart and the mind. 7. Self-discipline. Practice a daily routine that allows time for self-care, work, and rest. Practice self-control in all aspects of life, including diet, speech, and behavior. Number 8, art and music. Engage in creative activities such as painting, music, or writing, which bring joy and inspiration. Listen to soothing and uplifting music, which resonates positive energy, such as instrumental music or ragas. By consistently incorporating these practices into your life, you can cultivate sattva, leading to greater peace, clarity, and spiritual growth. I suggest first assessing which departments of your life where you may be leaning too rajasic, too active-oriented, too aggressive, or tamasic, where you're too lethargic and unmotivated, and commit to shifting 1 or 2 habits, such as committing to only listening to things that are uplifting and affirming. Be more interested than interesting, meaning listen more than speaking, or commit to some form of daily healthy movement. I'll be glad to hear what you choose to incorporate. For more inspiration on how to live a Sattvic lifestyle, follow me on Instagram. As always, I hope that this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next time.